we will sit here like this for all day, and this is a relatively short class. Hmm? Don't worry, once a class starts, everybody lands in. Muster list. Muster list is required as per regulation number 8 and 37. Okay, the regulations apply to all ships. What is muster list? It's a clear instructions to be followed in case of emergency. So those are the instructions, and in a language that people understand that language. Of course, which is expected. Everybody is literate. Everybody is literate here. So there are generally two languages: the language of the ship and English. And it's not or; it is always and. So muster list is maybe in two languages, but most of when you join the ships, those ships will be basically English is the language. So then there is only one. But if you join, say, a South American one, Spanish, so they will have in Spanish as well as English. Then, since it is meant for people, it should be in all public places, conspicuously placed. That anybody should be able to see it 10 times a day. Besides, is passing here and there on normal ships, but everywhere it should be conspicuous places. It must be displayed. And what is the most important is generally every deck you will have one. You may have one in crew's mess room, officers mess room, depending on what is available, or it will be always in passageways, alleyways. Now, it will specify details of what is general alarm, general emergency alarm, public address system, action taken to be taken by crew and passenger when this alarm is sounded. Like it tells you, when you hear this alarm, you go to the muster station. So that is what muster station is about. So you go there and then you get further instructions what to do. And it will also tell you the different alarms, like it's listed: general alarm, fire alarm, abandoned ship alarm. It will also specify how abandoned ship uh, order will be given, because what you have studied already is it will be verbal one, right? It will be given by the captain directly, verbal. It is not by any signals. Perfectly fine. But on a passenger ship, how many people know who is the captain? So, captain cannot be going all over on a passenger ship telling everybody. So, they will put it down on passenger ship specially, that it will specify how order to abandon ship will be given. So, there will be a procedure on that. Then, muster list also specifies which officer are assigned for maintenance of LSA and FFA in good condition and for ready for immediate use. Means people responsible for maintenance are also specified on muster list. It will be written: person in charge of maintenance, so and so, rank. Now, then you have got team leaders, different types of team leaders, because it's basically a formation of different teams. So you have got team members and team leaders, variety of teams. Even captain is a team leader. Now suppose the senior person like captain, chief officer, or chief engineer or second engineer get disabled for variety of reasons. They may be hurt, they may be unconscious, whatever. So who will be the next one? Substitute. So all the key substitutes will be also specified on the muster list. That means in case captain is disabled, chief officer. Like that it will be. Then you have got muster list is a printed one. It's a big poster. It's a big poster. On that, you have got all the things specified as we have seen here. Ranks are generally printed, and people's name are generally written with pencil because people keep on changing. I'm talking about a normal ship. People keep on changing. So what you do? You erase it, write a name. Now, important thing here is you
Excuse
must
me, sir.
know. Huh? Yes.
The section is in waiting room.
Waiting room. How
Yes, sir.
did he end up in waiting room? Because I have never done anything for waiting room. I have not enabled waiting room, but you can see it, no? How can he be in waiting room?
Must have joined Dev One's link.
Because I never enable waiting room here. I don't even lock meeting to allow you all to come in anytime and go out anytime. Hmm?
Okay, sir. I'm informing him.
Okay, Yash Pandey has already done the job for you. Huh? Thank you, Yash. 5 marks more for you in class test. Thanks a lot. Okay. No, but good to point it out to me because what happens is the next ones what I'm putting, I will take precaution to give in this only instead of putting it on the page. Hmm? Okay, where we were? Huh. So when you must know how many copies are there, you cannot miss any one copy. So you have to have a list here, 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 here. So everywhere you will go and correct it. There can be two types of system, though nowadays I don't really expect to see a cabinet and all inside it is posted. No, like what we got in college. No, not that type. Generally, it's just pasted straight away. But you have to use eraser, write the name. Name of the person will be written immediately when he joins the ship. He or she joins the ship. That means when crew change is taking place. Crew change is taking place, you will get as soon as they have presented their papers, somebody on board will be updating the crew list. Take the crew list, go change all the names, and it must be done before you sail out of the port, not afterwards. Before you sail out of the port, that means you have to reserve 1 hour just to get all the jobs done. Okay, so that is very important before ship proceeds to sea. Now, muster list will also show the duties of people in emergencies. What are they supposed to do? Because you have got variety of things going on, like closing of watertight doors. Now, never make mistake between watertight door and weathertight door. Any door between the transverse bulkheads below water level, that means below summer load line, is watertight. Has to be watertight, and there is no option there. Others are weathertight. Weathertight doors are with gaskets and all. Watertight doors are fully metal. It's a different type of. It's a huge door. It doesn't open on hinges. It slides. Okay. Then there are fire doors, which generally on modern ships, moment you get a fire alarm, there are magnetic holders. When you keep it open, they automatically close everything. Then valves, scuppers, side scuttles, you won't see them anyway. Skylights, portholes, other openings in the ship, there are duties given that you go and close them. So those duties there will be a lot of duties. This is just example. But whose job is what? Equipment of survival craft and other life-saving equipment. Now equipping it is actually coming from the older ones, that is talking about taking extra blankets, etc., etc. Okay, so that is equipping the extra food stuff you put inside so that survival chances are brightened up. Then some of them have to prepare preparation and launching of survival craft. Now, why we are talking preparation? This preparation means we are talking about David launched life rafts. David launched. So that means you have to prepare them. You have to inflate them, put people inside, then you swing over with David and lower it, and those ones. And launching is a common thing for every place. There is no preparation exactly. Minor preparation is there. You type enter and all. That's minor one. Then general preparation of other life-saving appliances. You will have other things, coming in like survival, not survival suits, anti-exposure suits or immersion suits, and there are a couple of things you will find here and there. Mustering passengers. This is very important part because on passenger ships, people will be confused with alarm. A family is traveling. They're trying to track down the member who is missing, family member. So instead of going towards embarkation deck, they might be going other way to search for the guy. So you get all sorts of things. And then they will be in wrong muster station, etc., etc. All the things happen. So you have got, actually, if you want to join passenger ship, you have to do crowd management. There is a course, STCW. And anyway, passengers are guided and mustered so that there is no confusion and nobody goes missing. Then communication equipment is there, so somebody who is in charge of it, who is going to use it, that is mentioned. Now, a lot of these duties come from passenger ships. So don't look only narrowly saying that I'm going to join a cargo ship, why should I bother? No. This is all the questioning on LSFFA is there because of passenger ships, basically. That is where you get all the regulations and all coming in. Higher regulation, higher standard. Then manning of fire parties. Now, manning of fire parties is, with a team. There you get the jobs. You all have done STCW course, so some people job is to hold the fire hose, some people job is doing something else, and so on. Special duties assigned for firefighting equipment installation because there are people who are specialists. So if somebody has been given a job that okay, we are going to use this foam system or this or that, whatever, the CO2, somebody is in charge who knows about the equipment installations. Then illustrations, instructions in appropriate languages. Now what happens is illustrations are there, it doesn't need language. There are pictures. Instructions in appropriate languages is what, like ship's language as well as English. Cabins and conspicuous places including muster stations, because how to tie life jacket at muster station is required on passenger ships because everybody is not familiar with your life jackets, so it's there. Then additionally, there will be instructions. This is muster station. Cabins also. What is your duty in case of this alarm? There are small cards, which are just on the door, which you see every time you open or close the door. You will see it in front of you. Now, idea with all these illustrations, instructions, etc., is what to inform crew of the muster station. Action to be taken in emergency because some people will have action in case of this fire, this alarm. Take your life jacket and go to embarkation deck. Why? Because that person is not part and parcel of the standard crew for fighting fire. So it's like that. And one will be always there donning life jacket, like I mentioned it just few minutes back. That's because no matter what happens, when they reach emergency, there will be a lot of panic, and people can have issues with nahi banta hai. Now, okay, now it is much simplified life jackets than what used to be earlier days. We had a surprise drill, and I have seen an experienced person struggling with life jacket. So, you know that emergency can create lots of panic because of pressure. People are just afraid to die, which is not abnormal. But their mind stops working, they go in shock, and then they keep on struggling. Sometimes you have to really move them out of the shock. Okay, so that is basically the muster list we are looking at. Nobody should be asking you anything like this. Regulation means content annexed to the convention. Retroreflective material. Can we ask what is retroreflective material for 1 mark question? Organization means IMO and all its committees. It is a typical legal ones. Administration means administration of flag stage. These are not to be asked in exams. Term code has same meaning, etc. This is important. Okay, this number 6. Effective clearing of the ship is the ability of the free fall lifeboats to move away from the ship after free fall launching without using its engine. Means when you drop it down, it drops, hits the water, and at that angle, it also gathers momentum and slides away from the ship. This is important definition because what happens is boats, if you are sideway boats, you have to use engine to move away from the ship. Since the improvement was being made with the free fall boat and all, then somebody said, why should you? Suppose engine fails at that stage and ship is sinking, the lifeboat might get sucked in the vortex. So you're supposed to move away from the ship. Now for that you need engines. But engine fails, then what happens in enclosed boats? It will be more difficult because putting oars and trying to pull and all, it is difficult. So the improvement has been free fall boat. So free fall boat with its own gravitational force and the momentum generated because it's an angle, it should go clear. Hmm. Free fall acceleration is that jerky thing you are going to get when you're sitting in a free fall boat. Certification height. This you have to know it. I don't think anybody will ask you. It's a what? Greatest launching height. Why? Because if it is too high, when it hits, it might break. So there is a limit of up to what height you can store the boat so that when you launch it with people inside, it should not get damaged. Ram angle is also same. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Length and all is water entry angle. That is, if you see some of the tests of free fall boats, you may not like to get in them, but they are much safer. Some of them just hit the water and start jumping. Sort of violently they react. It's like putting a big slap on it and it bounces off again and again falls down and like movie style stuff.